Go to audio testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? Hey, Tom Thumb. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. I don't know why I'm having problems. Nothing's changed. So, I don't know. That's better? Good, good, good. So, how's everybody's week going? Here it is, Friday. Good Friday afternoon. I'm going to have to go in here to YouTube and set up I'm going to give away 5. How's it going, brother? Okay. I'm going to give away 5 memberships right now. And terms apply. Membership. Send 5 now. And there we go. Oh, can't read them. My new members are Zed's Place, Little Fool, Laura Hope, Dwayne Norval. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. And Danny Dizzle the Fizzle. Danny Dizzle the Fizzler. All right. Congratulations, everybody. So I'd stay in YouTube to call out their names. Maybe somebody will show up. Keep you guys company out there. I was trying to hook up Streamlabs like Tupac did, but no go. It wouldn't let me hook up the Streamlabs bots. But I'll figure it out somehow. So anyway, yeah, let's Monday morning. I'm gonna go digging. It's a holiday, so I'm gonna go to the lake beach. Robert Worley, hey, how's it going, pal? How's everything in Colorado? You guys are awesome. This is for you guys. I hope everybody has a great weekend this weekend. It's a holiday weekend, so some of you that are working get the day off on Monday, right? So let's see. Go in here to managers, and don't forget to hit that button. This is going to seem odd back to the normal thing. Wednesday, I had to run 2 lives because I got shut down and I couldn't get it back. So then, while I was trying to get it back, my time ran out. My battery ran out, so I had to run back to the truck and get my battery. And so, by the time I got that, I had to start another live. But I got 3,500 on the first one and 4,500 on the second live views. So, and I've got a few. Let me see what it says I got here after this. After they processed it and everything, said that I got subscribers. I got 1638. I got 59 new subscribers from last week's lives. So that's a boon, right? That's something. And I got one new member and a couple of re-ups. And then Colonel H gifted me 5 new members. So I got like 8 new members, I think. And I just got 5 here. So, hey. We get them built back up. So, hey, there's Daniel Bears. How's it going, Daniel? Oh, Kenneth Bird is here too. I missed Kenneth Bird. He popped up the wall. He went up the wall. You had to take. Thanks, Robert. Well, I tried this morning. I was trying to put Streamlabs bot on, but just wouldn't let me hook it up for some reason. I just wouldn't let me. I downloaded the Streamlabs again. I actually had Streamlabs on and I take it off, put it back on, and it still wouldn't let me put the bots on. So I had 3 other things I had to do today. One of them was, look at this. I got purple fingers because yesterday I cleaned most of the pomegranates off my tree and was trimming my pomegranate tree, and I've got, like, I gave away 125 pomegranates, and then I last week, and then I picked a bunch more, and I got another 125 off the tree, and I still have about 25 or 30 in the tree that I haven't got to yet. And so I was making pomegranate juice, breaking out the pomegranates. People don't even eat pomegranates for fun as a fruit because they don't want to do the work to get to them. It's like metal detecting. You got to really dig. Hey, Jay Snowden's here. How are you? Yeah, I've got a big. Actually, pomegranates are classified as a bush, but it's huge. I've got a big one. Yeah, I was looking in the uh, grocery stores this year, and the pomegranates are like $5 a piece. And here I'm giving 100. I gave away 125 last week, and I gave away um, 55 yesterday, and I've broke out about 60, 65, making juice and freezing some of the berries and seeds. Oh yeah, I can open them up. And it's just really, really easy. Just take the pomegranate, cut across the top, cut 4 lines around the top, cut down the sides from each point, and break it open, and it pops. And then you just push out, break up the segments into little pieces, and they come apart. But they do get messy. Yeah, yeah, they're $4.99 a piece, and they were only about in the store. They were only about this big around, you know, about palm size. I've got pomegranates that are like this. Not messy. They are when you do 65 of them, and some of them, when I was picking them, they were really high up in the tree, so I was pulling them out. And some of them I didn't catch, and they hit the ground. Well, they were mostly juice on the inside, so it, I still have about 65 to do, 65 or maybe 70 to break out and make juice out of. I made some. Have you guys ever tried any chia jam? Just take your favorite fruit juice and you pour it into a jar, and you put about 4 or 5 heaping um, spoons of chia seeds, and that's the way I make my jelly. I'm lazy that way, but I just fill it with chia seeds and shake it up, and then let it set. It makes a really good chia seed preserve. It's healthy for you, and it tastes really good. And just make it out of the juice that you like, or the flavor. Sometimes I use those teas that you get. Make a pitcher of tea and already sweetened, and just pour it into the jar and fill the jar with water and shake it up, and then fill the jar with chia seeds. It really works out really well. And, but there's no preservatives in it, so you got to eat it. You can't leave it in the refrigerator forever. We have an orange tree too that is overproducing this year. I don't know what it is about this year, but both our trees, orange tree, and I think we did okay too. It's just a small one though. It isn't very old, and it gave me about 40 nice black figs. We have a black fig tree, and then the orange tree, it's got to have a couple hundred oranges on it. They're big too. They're softball size this year. Last year they were small. They were baseball size last year. I had a whole bunch. This year I've got just as many, maybe more, and they're softball size. Something about this year. You guys got fruit in your yard? You got to have some kind of fruit. Yeah, my wife and I used to make all kinds of jellies. We made loquat jelly, we made cherry jelly, we made all kinds of jellies and plum preserves and plum jam and plum jelly. We used to when we were younger make all that stuff. Even this, mashing up the pomegranates is messy because when you mash them seeds for juice and stuff, they pop and they squirt up. If you could see my face right now, you could really see it well. Uh, you can see little freckles all over my face where it's mashing the pomegranate seeds. And what kind of fruit do you have, Tom Thumb? Butternut trees. Does that make fruit? Butternuts? Is that what you make Nutter Butters out of? Well, I guess I better get started here, so at least you guys won't get too bored. I got just a few things that I got this last week. Kind of a neat week. I went to the park, tot lot at a park that I hadn't been to in a while, and fig trees. I love figs. Just go out in the morning and check. Last year, I had a lot of figs, and I fought the uh, birds for 'em. Birds were eating my figs. This year, I didn't have. I only lost one fig to the birds because it got ripe and I didn't see it. But the fig tree, I hung 6 CDs in the fig tree where they flash around and kept the birds out of my pigs this year. You know, I've never had a butternut. So, okay, let's look. Whoop, wrong one. We have a few things here. Oh, look, it's upside down. At the park, my first find was this gold earring. So, and then my second find was this little mask here. And this little guy here, and then I got this little guy here. I got these three things, and then I got, I believe I got this with these, and then I got this little earring here. That was at the park. Oh, and this. This is that's not a good place for it. Let's move. I'm going to take it over to the other camera here. Let's go to the other camera. It's a little better camera. Shows things a little better, I think. So first we got this earring here, and it's just gold plated. And then I found this little mask here. And that's got, got little stones in it. Eyes have little ruby type stones. And nice little piece. It's not gold though, it's just bling. All the stones seem to be there. It's a nice little find. And then a little ways away, I found this. This is a nice, I think the stone is onyx. Or a really dark garnet, maybe, but it's fake. And then I found this little bead, which is it's a cross bead, and it's not gold either. I thought maybe, but no, it's not gold. And then I got this gold bobby pin, but it's not really gold. And then this earring here. It's a, let's see if I can open this up. I don't think. It's got a little stone in it. It's pretty good size, but it's fake. I thought maybe it'd be silver, but no, it's just stone and a fake earring. Really, a whole bunch of bling, bling, and then this. This is a Call of Duty Ghosts dog tag. So that was my finds for the park. I found a whole bunch of aluminum and nails. So then I went back to this stuff down here. Went back to the big park, my glory hole. And the week before, I found these, and I forgot to show them to you guys last Friday. A pair of earrings. Yeah, it is pretty cool, huh? So these earrings I found in the parking lot of my favorite park, and they're not silver or anything. I thought they were going to be silver, but they were all bent. Both of them were bent. I straightened them out. So, but they are a pair of earrings, and that's something you don't find very often. That is proof. These two earrings here didn't find the pairs. Then went back to that park where I found those earrings. I didn't go to the parking lot, but wish I found a bell. It looked like a bell, really, but it is a bell. It will never work again. But then I found these two little guys. Then I found what was next. I think it was this guy here, Angle Jangle. And then I found this little pin back. And then I found this camera lens. I find a lot of these camera lenses. It seems like iPhone would make these a little bit harder to lose, but I find a lot of these. And I found this little guy here, and I also found, well, it came with a clapper too. So the clapper goes inside to make it ring, but the wire was rusted out. When I dumped the dirt out, the clapper came out, but I dumped it out in my hand knowing that that might happen. So I can fix that little brass bell. It's a pretty cool little brass bell. I find a lot of those too because people wear them, make noise on their costumes. And then getting around to it, found this. I thought it had stones in it, but on a closer look, it doesn't have any stones. See, I thought there was a stone there and a stone over here, but it's just a flower here. And but it is two different colors of gold, and it's plated gold with rose, yellow and rose gold. So it is definitely gold plated, and it's an adjustable ring though. But there's no markings in it because it's gold plated. I thought I've never seen an adjustable gold ring, but it is. They do make them. They do make adjustable gold rings. I had no idea. She found that. And And then I found another one of these little guys here, blue. And this was part of my treasure trash here. Just a piece of copper here. It's a connector. Were you talking about the little owls, Jason? Yeah, I'm going to make a pair of earrings out of those little owls. I'm starting to quite the collection of earrings made out of the things that I find. So I guess notifications didn't work real well. We didn't get. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, that's a nice little bell there. I've got a collection of those. I didn't find any keys this time, this week. Maybe Monday when I go over there, I'll find some keys. But first off, Monday morning, I'm going to go to the beach because this weekend it'll be open. Not for swimming, but people will be down on the beach, messing around, playing volleyball and stuff. So Monday, the park will be open. It's been closed Monday and Tuesday all summer long, and which was kind of a bummer because that cut 2 days out. And I pay for a yearly pass, and they charge me more for the pass and cut my days back 2 days a week that I do. So it's kind of a bummer, but that's the way everything is done this last 5 years, huh? Get less and get paid more. Anyway, no gold or silver this time. Goldy stuff. I thought for sure this was going to be a gold earring here. This kind. There's no markings in it. Pretty sure. No markings in here. Let's turn it over to the microscope and take a closer look at some of these little ugly guys. So, yeah, this. Definitely no markings on this guy. Definitely gold plated though. We've got 2 gold plated items. No markings on the ring. It's a pretty ring. Yeah, I thought those 2 little flowers were stones because the center of them, it's different color gold. So, and the the sunlight was just glinting off those little petals there inside because they're kind of carved in, So the sun was shining on them just right. I thought they were little stones. They're not. No stones on this ring. Just divots to make it look shiny. Lots of little divots. That's gold plated. Then we got the little I believe they're probably copper because they were ringing up at the 45. I still have to clean these a little bit more. I got most of the gook off of them. Got a little hair on that or something. Still got it. And this is the little bell. I thought it said something on it, but it's just got little carvings. This guy was really nice looking. When I first saw this one, I thought, sure. Well, those look green, not red, like cat's eyes, because it's a cat. Lucky that all the stones are still there. Some pretty bling. Look. And we got this little guy. And it's a black onyx, but it must be plastic because the stone must be plastic because look how it's scuffed up. And I believe it's silver plated, but it's not silver. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. You guys waiting for the hour to be up before you say anything else? I appreciate you guys hanging out and listening to me gab. But we got a couple nice little pieces. This little guy bring up really good. And it might be gold plated as well, because it looks like it might be gold plated. I'm not getting a lot of gold this year. I've gotten about 4 pieces of gold. And you can tell this one's gold plated too. It's scuffed off, but you can see that it's not rusted or anything, and there's some really shiny spots on it. So I believe I got 3 gold plated pieces here. This guy's pretty cool. That's too close there. Let's go back to the other camera. I don't know what they sell those things. Let's lens it and see. Pretty good. It comes with 2. This is the insignia part, and the other pieces got your name on it. So yeah, they sell them for $6 for the set. That's pretty cool. It looks like they have a whole bunch of different styles. It's awesome. If you're really into Call of Duty, then that's something you want to wear, huh? Got another thing that's not precious. That might come with a game too. It might be. That might be. Let's go back to the microscope. I've got some coins to look at. Let's see if I got anything interesting at all. I never look at the coins real well, except for the coppers. I like to see the I think there's a 73 copper that I got. It's fairly shiny for 1973. And here's one we got last week. And I was surprised that I got this because I knew it was a copper, and I just think I got a 1956 recent. That was last week. Let's see. That's a zinc. There's a copper. What year is this copper? 1980. And this copper, this is a little heavier. This one, instead of 305, 306, 307 is 3.11. It's a 1962. Yep, I'm always hunting pennies, T-Rep. You know that. I pick up everything. And I got this bullet too. It's a nice smashed bullet. Few zincons to look at here. Just weighing them to make sure I didn't get some coppers mixed in. There's a copper. What copper is this one here? 82. 82. Check that. Pull it back over there. This one. 1982, definitely a copper. This one weighs in like half a gram light. I don't know whether I can see anything on this one because it's pretty chewed up. It's, yeah. Wait a minute. It's not a penny. What is that? Look at this diamond. I got a 2025 diamond. That only about a third 2025 diamond that I've got this year. And no, I can't get the thread off this. This will have to go in with the worms when I get that situated. But this is not a penny. Yes, it is. It is a penny. I did scrape enough off. It is a 1 cent piece. Let's see if I can find a date here someplace. And it's half gram white, so it's let's see if I can get enough crud off of it here to at least see where the date might be. Yeah. Let's see where. Well, it's 1980 something, but it's not copper. Yeah, I'm looking. This one will go in with. You don't want to put in pennies when you're rolling pennies. You don't want to put pennies back in that are too heavy. Well, too heavy, they'd be coppers mostly. But if they're too light, you don't want to put pennies that are too light. I still can't see the last number. Yeah. Well, I get the 1980s anyway. This is really a nasty penny. A bunch of nasty pennies. And we were going to try the worm thing. And we found a bunch of worms, but I want to find a bunch more or even buy some because I want to give it a good shot because he had about a dozen worms and they were all pretty good size and a lot of mine are small. Taking Zinkins back. I always take my Zinkins back. Let's see. See that one? 2020. These are even pull ones that are so crusty and gone. I think I got. There's one. Look at this thing. is really gone. This looks like an old shipwreck coin or something. So far gone. And leave them in the ground long enough. That's 1983 and aboves are that way. Okay. Here's a shield. 2021. Then these 2001. I've got to get another box of pennies. Hey, T-Rat, what did they charge you for the pennies when you went to the bank and got the pennies? 87. Is the bank charging more for them, or are they just charging $25 a box? Yeah, what they charge you? Are they $25 a box for the pennies, or did they charge you more because pennies are not being printed anymore? Oh, you got them several months ago. I'm watching them on TV. They started out selling rolls of 25 pennies, and they started selling them for the first time I saw it was $19.95 roll. Oh no, for 2 rolls. $19.95 for 2 rolls. For $1 worth of pennies, they charged $19.99, and then they came down. Nobody would buy them, so they came down to $9.95 for 2 rolls. They're just ridiculous. The 25 pennies. They say, well, they're going to be collector's items. Really? How many billions are they going to print up before they stop? This is the last year they're going to mint them, but I think that's just kind of ridiculous. They want to get money off of them and put them in a vault and sell them like they sell those fake Morgans. Let me ask the AI, how many 2025 1-cent pieces did they mint this year? $1.4 billion. 1.4 billion. 2025 pennies. That's quite a lot. That's how many they're going to have minted. 1.4 billion. You're right, they didn't print billions. But it was just a general statement there. 1.4 billion, that's quite a few. How many 2024 1 cent pieces did they mint? Oh, they did 3.2 billion 2024s. Let's keep going. How many 2023 1 cent pieces did they mint? $4.5 billion 2023s. Well, this is interesting. How many 2022 1 cent pieces did we mint? $7 billion. Only in Philadelphia, 7 billion. Well, they've been cutting down on the pennies every year. How many 2021 censuses were minted? Wow, there were 18 billion in 2021. Not 18. I'm sorry, 13. My eyes were glazed over. 13 billion. So twice as many, 13 billion 172, almost twice as many in 2021 as they did in 2022, almost twice as many in 2022 as in 2023, so on and so forth. So they were dropping down by half. How many 2020 1 cent pieces were minted? Now that's where they went. 2020, they only minted 7.5 billion, and went up by almost double in 2021, and then went down by half each year afterwards. Interesting. So much for 1 cent piece history. Okay, so we had that one 2025 dime, which is in really bad shape, and then a 2017 dime. Is that all I got was 2 dimes? I think that's all I got was 2 dimes this week on Wednesday. Did I get? Oh, I got 1 dime on Wednesday and 1 dime on Monday. And I got 1 nickel. And this was on Wednesday. Nothing real classic in it. And then I got 2 quarters at the park in 1967. Well, I'm 3 years off there. And a 1987. So they look close to the same. 20 years apart, they look pretty close to the same. This was the best one I found, and it was in the Park on Wednesday, and it's 1991 Eagle. This is the best one I found in pretty good shape. The other two, not so good. Okay, so I ran through my meager finds pretty fast today. Didn't find a whole lot of stuff. Found a whole lot of treasure trove. Found a whole ton of bottle caps and cookies. And found lots of wire and nails and chunks of aluminum from can slaw to just chunks of aluminum, a little thicker aluminum, like here. Yeah. I found some good hardware. Found some bolts, nuts. But this is what I'm talking about. Thicker pieces of aluminum. The thicker pieces of aluminum, they're like aluminum plates, big chunks of aluminum plate. So I got a lot of that. Aluminum like this. These sound really good. Whenever you get aluminum like this, they sound really close to some gold pieces. So, I did get one hair clip. We got a bunch of nails like this here. Nice sharp ones too. Yeah. You're not interested in that kind of stuff. A lot of people leave it for me too, so. So everybody's listening, nobody's talking. I'm gonna wait until somebody makes a statement I can talk about. Don't forget. Don't forget coining around. What's the matter? I won't put that. There it goes. He's got his Friday fun night. Everybody here knows coining around knows that. Don't forget to hit the like. Do I have any likes? Let me go check YouTube, see if I got any likes. Oh, I got 5. If you forgot, go hit that like button. I'm really enjoying the vertical lives, though. I hope you can hear me all right sitting back like this and kind of relaxing. You got to go to the bank. Okay, T-Rep. Thank you so much for coming by, being with us. Really appreciate you, T-Rep. Take care and drive carefully. Oh, she gave you permission to buy some platinum, huh? How much is platinum now? Let's find out. I'll ask. What is platinum spot price today? Oh, it's still pretty affordable. $49.95 per gram. That's pretty affordable. What's gold at today? Well, gold came down a bit to $39.50. What's silver at today? Well, it's silver came down to almost to 48. $1.56 gram silver is today. So you're going to get a whole ounce, T-Rep? $1,600 an ounce. Okay. Anybody else there? What else can we talk about? So what are you working on, Colonel H? You still hit nickels? Let's see. T-Rex to Number one fan. Nobody's talking. I think everybody else can move up. Oh, you're doing halves. All right. You having supper? What are you eating there, you Marshall? What's good for supper? I think I'm going to have. We're either going to make an egg salad for an egg salad sandwich this evening, or we're going to do bacon and avocado. One of those two. Yum. Salad. What kind of salad did you make? Just lettuce and ham? So if I was going to have lettuce and ham, I'd make a ham sandwich. But when we make a salad, we buy one of those store-bought salads, $3, $4 for a salad, and we add things to it, like get a Caesar salad, and we add some cheese and some more crunchies and crouton type things. And we get a what's that one? Apple salad. Salads, apple and 3 different kinds of lettuce. And, little croutons and stuff. And then we'll add like sometimes tuna, or we'll add some chicken, or we'll add some hamburger, and mix it all up. Ham too. We rarely have ham laying around the house. We've got a lot of hamburger and chicken and tuna. Ham doesn't last that long. Really appreciate you guys coming in and giving me the watch hour. I'm getting some pretty good watch hours from these vertical things. I guess it was pretty fortuitous that I can't get on horizontally on my phone anymore, so I can only get on vertically. I keep trying every time, but thinking I might just stay on vertical. Is have to click full screen when you come up with the verticals, so that you can see it well enough. But I think I get a little better view of the dig with the vertical too. It's a strange thing. I do get a little bit sometimes with my foot, but mostly what I'm digging a little bit better. And, having new subscribers and a couple new members really helps out a lot. So, we want the views, right? Somebody asked me an interesting question. Is this what I do for a living? I guess it is. I don't make a living at it, but it's what I'm trying to do for a living. I'm trying to make some extra money here. And so I need to do that. I need a lot more people that might be interested. And I was surprised at getting so many people subscribing. I know it's a lot of it's out of the short feed, but like 50% of the views come from the short feed and 50% come from other sources than the short feed. So it's not like everybody's coming in out of the short feed. It's see, if we're doing the analysis on it, that one. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm going to put you guys to sleep. I'm putting myself to sleep. What's going on here? So, I okay, go into that. That's live. Got 3,300 views. And, see, really, they don't give you analytics on the 4,300 views. They give you analytics on the 5 views that I got afterwards. So it's kind of hard. I guess they haven't processed everything yet. But it's like concurrent viewers. I got 46 on that live. When right now I've got 7, and I usually have 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 12. So 46 is pretty good. If I go back to the one that last week, and yeah, I don't understand the analytics for it. They're only counting. I had 78 concurrent people on my live last Thursday, which that's kind of nice to have 78 people there most of the time, Not that I don't appreciate you guys being here, the 7 people I have right now, or you guys are diehards with me every live pretty much. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I have a couple comments here. What are my comments? We'll talk about comments. I like the comments. When you guys make comments, I love comments. And I have one new person named Tony Land. Love metal detector coins. Saving just one piece of history each time you go out is worth it. Have fun with it Happy birthday to you, Nathan. That's my grandson, Nathan. His birthday on Wednesday. So answer that one. And Richard Metcalf, you guys all know Richard Metcalf, right? Metcalf is happy birthday to my grandson. Uh, Same day as Tupac and keep on the hook. I think Tupac was yesterday, wasn't it? Happy birthday, Tupac! I said happy birthday to him, but I don't think he saw it. And with lime and ginger, I don't know, some of these people moisturize those hands. You know what? It's not moisturize. It's when my hands get cold because I'm a diabetic, Mr. with lime and ginger. Or Miss with lime and ginger, I don't know which. Your blood vessels constrict. Right now, see, my fingers are just fine, except for the purple. You see, they're just fine. But when they get cold and the blood vessels constrict, that's when you get wrinkly fingers. Should I tell them that? Sorry, new viewer. Being diabetic, when your hands get cold, your blood vessels constrict, so your fingers get wrinkled. Not much I can do about it, and moisturizing doesn't help. So thanks for the view, and thanks for the comment, and thanks for just hanging around. Let's hunt. One more. Mine cash. Nice find. Got some good coins there. Well, they're coins. They're not good. They're not great. Thanks for your comment, and thanks for coming in, Mine Cash. You are much appreciated. There, that's it for the comments. For comments. I love to answer comments. So that took up a whole 5 minutes. So, anybody got any plans for the weekend? put my glasses on so I read the comments on my phone. And I look up and I can't see the comments on the screen. I've got to take my glasses off to see the comments on the screen. A little further away. Don't have that blurry-eyed syndrome there. So anyway, it's probably not going to be too fruitful, other than me just being out. What's my most valuable find? This. Let me find it here. It's this. Oh, let me turn down my camera. It's this. That is like a 2-carat stone. I think maybe a carat and a half, with 56 little diamonds on it, and it's 18-karat gold. And the book says it, look up on it, says it was sold for like $5,200. And it's a champagne diamond with 56 little 10th carat diamonds on it. Either 1.5 or a 2-carat stone. That's my most expensive find that I would say. But some of the finds I've got I really like. Like this silver ring that I got just a couple of weeks ago. This one is really nice. That's 29.67 grams. And I don't know how big that topaz is, but that's a knight's ring. It's an interesting ring. Then poison ring. That's a really interesting ring that I found. That has a amethyst stone in that poison ring. They have so many nice finds that are, not really expensive. This is that ring that I found. It's a Star Trek Starfleet Academy ring. I really thought I had a class ring. Let's pick it up. I could return to somebody, but it's just a Starfleet Academy class ring. But it's cool nonetheless. And it's got a big old ruby in it. Of course, it's not real. It is gold plated, though. And I find pretty rings like this, but they're just bling. That's gold plated with rhinestones in it. Well, of course, I'm a Trekkie and Star Wars. Dude, I love science fiction. And see, I find a lot of neat rings like this, but they're just gold plated bling. And yeah, this, since I've been going to the Renaissance Fair, they have a knife throwing booth, and I found these axes at the knife throwing booth. Those are really interesting. Not worth anything, but they're interesting. And I like this. This has Romans 8:28. Uh, it's engraved, and it's an infinity ring, twists around, and the engraving goes on the inside and outside of the ring. It's kind of neat. But, it's Romans 8:28. There's another picture of that ring. But I've got some really nice silver rings that I found. One of my favorites, if I can get to it here. I think I may have. Yeah, I saved it in archive, but I didn't leave it on the phone. I have my biggest silver ring uh, before this last one. It was 29.67 grams. Was my largest silver ring was like 19 grams, and it was like a pack of wolves on the ring. So Yeah, I still have almost all of them. I've only sold some junk rings and ID bracelets, and I sold a crucifix and chain. It was gold, 14 karat gold. But I keep most everything. I have boxes of rings. I have 3 boxes of rings from each year. I've been doing my channel 3 years, so I've got 3 boxes of rings. The first year I only got about 20 rings, and I got 60 last year, and I'm at 74 this year. What do you mean the wrong way? There's no wrong way. I still have them. The rings and jewelry and stuff, I generally let my wife think of whatever she wants out of it. I just found that one ring last week, and I gave it to her because she liked it, and she found this one. So, got here, it's gold plated, so we make a pretty good team. She's my surface finder, and I dig. So, yeah, I keep everything. Uh, let's see. Let me. Hey. This is just one box right off the shelf here, but I have boxes of stuff. This is bobbers and lures. This is just one little box. I got one big box full of lures and bobbers. I have this little shelf. It's just like there's 5 boxes on each shelf. These are just beads. Thing full of beads. Some of them are metal. Most of them are, on shirt and no metals. Some of them are metal. I have just throw things away. These are some of my bullets. I've got another box full of bullets and shell casings. But this is just some of the bullets and shell casings that I have here. So, yeah, I keep it all. I get rid of the nails and the screws and the rusty bolts and the rusty tent stakes. I've got 5-gallon buckets full of tent stakes that are in good shape. T-Rep is back. So yeah, I keep everything. You have 2 channels, New Marshall. You got one in Marsh and one New Marshall. So yeah, and then I keep the coins and roll them up. I like the Wheaties. I don't roll them up. I keep those. I keep copper pennies. yeah. I have, ah, I have like 3 jars of copper pennies. I know you, Marshall, don't you have buckets of coppers? So anyway, I got containers of coppers. I don't have buckets of coppers. But yeah, one person made a comment. I said something to somebody, and they said, "What do you know? You're just a scavenger that digs in the dirt." Yep, you're right. You counted them with 300,000 pennies? 300,000, that's $3,000 worth of pennies. Wow, nice. You can go on vacation for that. Well, not anymore. Nice, T-Rep. Tupac, how you doing? You're late. There you go. Give him another shout out just because he made it in before I quit. So this is for you guys. I think I have a train whistle here, and the explosion, and then go over it. Applause. Train whistle. Explosion. And applause. Thanks so much for being here today. You got 15 boxes of copper cents today? You're going to go through copper cents? Or you just bought 15 boxes of copper? Are you going to go through them? Family friendly now, T-Rep. something here just a second. I forgot to do this, uh, Tupac. There you go. Now you check and see if you can still comment on my shorts. How do they know they're copper, Tupac? Are they all pre-1982? Where'd you find a bank that had 15 boxes of copper pennies? That's a pretty cool score. That's what I call a score. Me? It's not, copper's not a huge score like gold, but copper's copper. You might get some pretty good finds in there if you go through them. Might be some Wheaties in there if they're customers. I'd go through them. 15 boxes though, 25. That's 10 boxes. 25 times 50 is 1250, 1250 times 25, or how many boxes? 15? So 10 boxes at 1200 or 20, 12, 1250 times 10 is 125. Brain. That comes in 50 times 15. 18,750 pennies. 18,750 pennies. It's a lot of pennies to go through. You're going to do pennies instead of halves for a little while? Well, guys, it's right at that time for me to say so long, farewell. I'm glad you were here to listen to me. God bless you all, guys. Thank you for being here. Remember, going around at 6:30 or 6 o'clock. This is 6 o'clock this evening. So remember, going around, go have some fun. And I will see you guys there, or Sunday night, or definitely Monday morning on my hunt. So come join me on my hunt. Probably 8 o'clock Pacific time on Monday morning. Thank you, guys. You guys are all right. Later, Gators. Let's hunt. Be good. Stay safe. Hunt safe. God bless.